Hello everyone. Today's date is July 9th, 2018. The preceding PowerPoint slides are the 4-month first quarter Cool Widgets Microsoft Training Project Status Report. As most of you know, the project began on April 4th of this year. Because the sponsor felt it was time to progress technology. No, for anyone asking, the sponsor is not a person advertising for a cereal commercial paying for this presentation. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Cool Widgets Incorporated. So let's look forward to the provisions he and I, mostly I, and some of the stockholders from each location have planned for your interests. As stated earlier, we are in the 4th month, or some may refer to it as entering the 2nd quarter since the project began on April 4th of this year and expected to end on April 10th of next year. We at Cool Widgets recognize company closings for holidays for this period, respectively. Also, since the company works on a weekly basis, weekends will not be included in our project schedule. So far, the overall status is green, and that means everything is going well today. Okay, some elements that may affect the overall status of the project are listed. For instance, should an employee or a project team member be terminated, we must review the budget and resort to the contractors or outsource for another experienced trainer. That is one of the reasons we allotted for extra reserves. The same would hold true if an employee quits or becomes ill. Other constraints include employees during the training session that may have learning disabilities. Therefore, we have contracted the contractor and human resources to provide an experienced trainer, or at least retain him for further use as training proceeds. That opens the door to look at labor costs, which includes overtime, which is another reason why we decided to go with a contractor to accommodate the rate of pay according to lower price. Moreover, to further adjust the high cost labor, we decided to go with agencies that offer experienced trainers in Microsoft Office. The outsourced worker is hired at the training location of that city that needs their service. That way, we may lessen the cost of travel and lodging expenses. As for any software issues that may arise, such as software installation, password retrievals, security breaches, we have the Microsoft technician here to test their product, and which was an agreed deal made with the purchase of the Microsoft Office package. Also, before any breaches find their way into attack, security protocols will be updated with the latest encryptions. Employees can retrieve their passwords with the step-by-step instructions through the Microsoft Outlook program that came with the package. If Mother Nature should cause network problems, we have downloaded manual copies of the training manual to complete the training process. Many milestones have been completed for the 2nd quarter reporting period, as you can see. The team helped and they are to be thanked for the success in achieving these tasks within the time allotted. Documents have been signed, and we were fortunate enough to have the sponsors, stakeholders, HR be diligent in their attention to the project's successful completion. The team and I meet several times to ensure the project's time is correct and the budget is within reach. Employees were notified earlier enough to ensure the survey would be completed in a timely fashion for our review. The project scope and the work package has positive outcomes with no changes, which means it's going as scheduled. We have hired a trainer from New York for that location to train those 75 employees at that location. We hired a trainer to assist with the project team developer trainer in the home office because there are 200 employees at that location. That will ensure all employees are trained and at time the project is on schedule. The Microsoft expert will assist with the software installation at all 5 locations, as stated earlier, negotiating the cost with Microsoft instead of purchasing it at the on the internet or by phone was the right choice that meets our budget limits. Also, we've managed to work out deals with Radisson Hotel from the 5 locations that offer a significant lower cost which is within our budget projections. These milestones reflect substantial accomplishments that will help ensure the training is completed on time. As our project is underway towards its completion, there are still some hurdles that we must climb. We as a team are mindful of any critical paths that could hinder our desired goals. For instance, the time slots for training time and the length must be precise because it could affect the duration of the training, thus the project ending deadline as well. We must send the passwords after the installation of the software before training begins. Then test and retest the software to ensure the training process and thereafter continues smoothly. Once the software is fully loaded on all systems, security updates will be administered. We must contact the contractor to hire a trainer to assist with the person with learning disabilities, if there are any. That means we must meet any relevant or renegotiate the budget of hiring enough trainers in case multiple are in several locations. On the other hand, we may decide to set them with individuals, employees who have office experience to show them things that are not learning from the trainer, because we know that everyone does not learn the same. We have continued through many meetings to watch for any scope creep that will also hinder our project's time frame. However, we have confidence that the right decisions and watchful eye of any anomalies that we will reach our project's goal. All employees from the 5 locations will be knowledgeable of the Microsoft Office project through this training, and the project will be successful. Lastly, I have attached for your view the Gantt chart, which the beginning dates of the training progress that started within our 4th quarter. In 4 months, 2nd quarter. After several meetings and tests, everything is on schedule. Have a good day.